emergency bulletin issued by the Office of Academic Safety in cooperation with the Department of Public Protection. All students, faculty, and guardians are urged to remain calm and listen carefully. This message is not part of a scheduled drill. Over the past 72 hours, reports have been submitted from multiple school districts concerning abnormal behavior from certain faculty members, specifically homeroom teachers. What began as isolated claims of odd posture or unusual phrasing has developed into something far more alarming. The behavior always begins the same way. At exactly 9:17 a.m., the teacher will stop mid-sentence. They will turn to face the blackboard and remain still, completely still for no less than 3 full minutes. No breathing, no blinking. Some students report a low clicking noise coming from their throat during this time. Others say their eyes roll too far up when they blink again. After the stillness ends, the teacher resumes class as if nothing happened. But they no longer refer to any student by name. Instead, they use numbers, not attendance numbers. Different ones higher, like subject 34 or incomplete 12. By the second day, the voice changes. It deepens slightly, as if being echoed from somewhere lower than the lungs. They begin asking questions no one taught, questions no test has ever covered. What color is the underside of memory? Which of you remembers the fire that hasn't happened yet? If your shadow drags behind, why do your feet feel wet? Do not answer these questions. One school reported the teacher placing a student's hand against the whiteboard, whispering that the wall needs a print to find them again. The student's palm began bleeding seconds later. Though no wound was found, the stain remains, even after the board was replaced. Yesterday, during a routine fire drill at Midland High, a student turned to find their teacher silently walking backward through the hallway, mouth open, eyes fixed on the ceiling. When approached, the teacher said, "This class is now under revision," reversing to earlier attendance. 2 of you do not belong. The student who asked what that meant is still missing. Her backpack was found in her seat, inside out, turned completely through itself. One janitor discovered a classroom with all the desks turned to face the teacher's desk. None of the students inside were moving. Their eyes were open. Their mouths weren't. The teacher had written a sentence over and over on the chalkboard. They learn best when they stop. We repeat, if your teacher stands still for longer than 1 minute, do not wait. Leave the classroom immediately. Do not ask questions. Do not alert them. Do not call their name. Walk calmly, and once outside, run. Run until there are no windows reflecting your classroom. Do not attempt to return even if a voice that sounds like yours calls you back. If you see your teacher outside of school hours, do not greet them. Do not look directly into their eyes. Several students who did have begun repeating their teacher's last sentence in their sleep. When woken, they do not remember speaking, but they are still answering the questions. We believe the teachers are not teaching anymore. We believe something else is. This concludes the emergency transmission.